Hey, how you doing guys? I'm KB Kwan. Thanks for joining me for another episode of Taste of Asian Food. Today, I'm going to prepare a simple Cantonese home-cooked dish. In English, we just call this stir-fried squid with black bean sauce. But if you say it out in Cantonese, it is called 豉椒炒魷. Well, that actually carries a negative connotation. It actually implies that somebody is working is being fired. Now, I don't know how it comes along, but if you say it out in Cantonese, everybody will understand the meaning behind. Back to the recipe, what you need is something that is pretty simple. What you need are squids, some bell peppers, black bean sauce, and some other common ingredient that you can get it from your kitchen pantry. Let's get started. This recipe is quite straightforward. It's a very straightforward stir fry, except you just need some time to prepare the squid before you start stir frying them. Hold the tubes and gently pull the head and the tentacles away. Then use a scissor to remove the eye. And then continue for the remaining of the squids. Next, remove the cartilage, this one, and after that, cut it open. And then remove the remaining innards inside. Then clean the squid with the knife. And then I'm going to rinse it with some water. Then remove the skin. Then remove the excess water with paper towel. Separate the fins. With the inside facing up, score the flesh with an angle. And then turn 90 degrees and doing the same thing again. And you can see the pattern. Finally, cut the squid into small pieces about 1 to 2 inches in length. Now it's ready to proceed to the next step. Besides that, you also need some other ingredients. These are the bell peppers cut into about 1 to 2 inches length, and preferably with multicolor. Get ready a tablespoon of chopped garlic and 1 medium-sized onion cut into chunks. And lastly, an important ingredient, that's the black bean paste. I'm using the store-bought black bean paste. Fill some water into a pot and bring it to a boil. Then add the bell pepper. Blanch the bell pepper for about a minute. The purpose of doing this is to shorten the time of stir frying and therefore retain its vibrant color. With the same water, blanch the squid for about 20 to 30 seconds. and then quickly transfer it to a pot of cold water to stop cooking. Then remove it from cold water and it's now ready for stir frying. Now let's take a look at it. Because of the way that we cut it just now it curls up beautifully. Now let's take a look at the seasonings that we need. The most important one, of course, is a black bean paste, about 1 to 2 tablespoons. A little bit of light soy sauce, but don't use too much because the black bean paste is salty. A little bit of sugar, a little bit of oyster sauce, and some pepper. If you like, you can mash the beans. If you don't, you can just leave them as it is. Now it's time to cook. Add some oil into a hot wok. Add the onions and stir fry until slightly brown. Then add the chopped garlic. Next, the black bean sauce and all the seasonings. With a little bit of water. Now turn to medium-high heat, add the capsicum. And then followed by the squid. Finish it off with some sesame oil and a splash of Shaoxing wine. And do not cook the squid for too long. The most is about 1 minute, otherwise it will be overcooked. When it's done, remove it from heat immediately. That's how to prepare the simple stir-fried squid with bell pepper and black bean sauce. I've included the recipe in the description below the video, and please subscribe, tap the notification bell and give me a thumbs up. And until the next video, keep enjoy cooking and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.